Well, welcome to the weekend. It is Saturday, January 15th. I've been running all morning, so I'm getting this one off to you about noon. It's overcast today, but just had the boys out for a little walk just to visit all of their favorite spots along the way, as one might say. I'm going to get right into music today. I'm going to be doing an artist who I've done a number of albums with, and she's one of the few artists where I actually got co-production credit on one of the albums, and that's Gail Davies. I'm going to read a little bit, but boy, her Wikipedia is so extensive and worth reading. I mean, she's a remarkable artist who still works to this day. I mean, she's still at it, and we're still in touch. But I'm going to read a little of this, and then I'm going to give you some info on the project we did, because there's quite a bit of amazing lineup of people on this album. It says, Gail Davies, born Patricia Gail Dickerson, is an American singer-songwriter and the first female record producer in country music. That's really an important part of this, is she was an absolute trailblazer. No women had produced their own records until Gail hit the scene. She's the daughter of country singer Tex Dickerson and the sister of songwriter Ron Davies. Gail's son Chris Scruggs is a former co-lead singer and guitarist for the Roots country band BR 549 and is currently on tour with Marty Stewart as a member of his fabulous Superlatives. Gail established herself as a successful singer and songwriter during the 70s and 80s, scoring numerous top 10 and top 20 Billboard hits. She was one of country music's most influential artists, becoming the genre's first female record producer. Say it again there. She has been cited as the role model for other female singers, including Susie Boggess, Kathy Mattea, Mary Chapin Carpenter, and Pam Tillis. Anytime I would ever work with any other female artists, and Patti Loveless, you name it, Reba, and you mentioned Gail Davies' name, there's like this air of reverence that would come along. Now, when I was working with her, one of the problems that I always found for Gail is she was a lot smarter than most of the guys, and that's not a good thing for a woman in country music. And I remember one of the tracks we had cut was a song she sang with Dolly Parton on the album that I co-produced with her called Unwed Fathers. I think I may even have a video of that up much earlier on this channel. And it was written by John Prine and Bobby Braddock. But the label thought it was too controversial for a woman to be singing, and they wouldn't release it. And it's just like this constant uphill battle for women, especially early on in country. And it's like they just wanted you to sing and get out, and let the good old boys take care of business. And she's a remarkable artist, a great voice, great songwriter. Her son Christopher, I may have known him since he was born, and he's an amazing, multifaceted artist, and he's worth also checking out. Christopher Scruggs, his grandfather was Earl Scruggs of the Flatt and Scruggs fame, and I think Randy Scruggs is his dad. But one of the albums that I'm going to talk about, because I've done a number of them with her, is called I'll Be There. And we recorded this in 1980 out here in Los Angeles at Producers Workshop, which is the studio where I first started working with Bill Schnee. And we did lots and lots of albums at Producers Workshop. And it's still there. I've done some more projects there. Galen Sinagles, I believe is his last name, engineered the album, and it was mastered by Denny Purcell back in Nashville. Now I'm going to name off a bunch of names right now because they never usually get credit on projects, and I think it's worth making note of them. The strings were arranged by Buddy Skipper, and the violin section is Sheldon Kurland, George Binkley III, Dennis Molchan, Connie Elsinore, Karl Gorodetsky, Samuel Terranova and Lenny Strait. The violas are Gary Vansdale and Marvin Chantry, and cello is John Catchings and Roy Christensen. It's a great section. The first song I'm going to do for you is called Kentucky. And it's the band on this is myself, Mike Baird on drums, Jay Winding on piano, Shane Keister on synth, Byron Berline on mandolin, Terry McMillan on congas and harmonica, Lloyd Green on dobro, Farrell Morris on beltry, and the background vocals are Gail. So let me play this. I just love Gail so much. She's just an amazing artist. So here we go. This is called Kentucky.
Kentucky, you are the finest land outside of heaven to me. Kentucky, I miss your laurel and your redwood tree. When I die, I want to rest upon a graceful mountain so high. For that is where God will look for me. I miss the old folks singing in the silvery Kentucky, I miss the hound dogs chasing cool. I know that my mother, dad, and sweetheart are waiting for me.
got just the best voice. I mean, just her control and intonation, and she's a beautiful wordsmith. Just really have always enjoyed working with her, and she's also an author. I It's well worth looking up Gail Davies on Wikipedia and read a kind of a remarkable bio of a really remarkable artist. Here's a song called "Object of My Affection." Again, it's myself and Mike Baird on drums, Jay Winding on keys, Marty Walsh and Dean Parks on guitar, Shane Keister on keys, also Buddy Spiker on fiddle, Terry McMillan on harmonica, and Farrell Morris on tambourine on this. So this is "Object of My Affection."
And the object of my affection, after many long years and a wide selection, I'm gonna give all my love to you. Honey, I want you to love me too. I'm gonna love you like I've been possessed.
Yeah.
Anybody else who ever loved you gonna have to be the second best. 'Cause honey, I love you. Know that I want you to love me too. I can't sleep at night because I need you. My head feels just like jelly when you talk. But I can't make my friends believe me when I try to tell them about the way you are. I'm gonna love you like I've been possessed. Anybody else who ever loved you gonna have to be your second best. 'Cause honey, I love you. Baby, I want you to love me too. I can't sleep at night because I need you. Although my head feels just like jelly when you talk. And I can't make my friends believe me when I try to tell them about the way you are. You've been the object of my affection. After many long years and a wide selection, now I'm gonna give all my love to you. Honey, I want you to love me too. I'm gonna give my love to you. Honey, I want you to love me too. I'm gonna give my love to you. Honey, I want you to love me too. I'm gonna give my love to you. Honey, I want you to love me too.
Oh, perky little thing there. It's really good. All of these tracks are all just on Frankenstein back here. This next one is really charming to me. This is called Grandma's Song. It's myself and Mike Baird and Jay Winding again, Gail and Davies and Dean Parks on acoustic guitar, and Dean on also banjo, Lloyd Green on dobro, Terry McMillan on harmonica, and Gail doing the background vocals. The thing that's really charming on this one is her grandmother, Grandma Witten, is the beginning of this. She starts the vocal and then it segues into Gail on this. By the first time we did this and I heard that, it was like one of those things where you go, this is really cool. So this is called Grandma's Song.
Through the woods
was the old woman that passed away. I loved her so and know she was a special one, a lovely lady and a gentle old soul. And she taught me to sing an old folk song. It's got a melody of 100 years ago. And she sang a come-a-loo, come-a-loo, come-a-high-low, a come down the merry street. I'm remembering those memories have given me so much. She wore her age so gracefully, and there was not a living thing that she did not love. And I pray that there is a little of her in me. Oklahoma in the summertime, in a rocking chair she's a singing there on the porch, while the hounds are howling through the hot black night. And that old fox, well, he's a running like he never has done before. When you hear the melody and when I play my song, every note you hear from me, she's singing right along. And she sang a come-a-loo, come-a-loo, come-a-high-low, I come down the merry street. I'm remembering all along the old back road, people stop to talk at her garden gate, while inside the family cried all through the night. Did you hear that old Mrs. Whitten has passed away today? Come-a-loo, come-a-loo, come-a-high-low, coming down the merry street. Come-a-ram-tam-tam and a dippy-dippy-dow. Hear the row, the bow, 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 the bugles horn, the big five-diddle in the hidey-ho. Through the woods we're gonna roam, boys, through the woods we're gonna roam. Come-a-loo, come-a-high-low, coming down the merry street. Come-a-ram-tam-tam and a dippy-dippy-dow. Hear the row, the bow, wow, wow, the bugles horn, the big five-diddle in the hidey-ho. Through the woods we're gonna roam.
She's just really good. Why? I just so love working with her. Deep talent, deep talent. One more quickie here. Hold on. That was a phone call coming through my thing. It's so weird. I have the my phone that I'm filming on set on Do Not Disturb, but forgot to set the computer on Do Not Disturb. Okay, let's continue on in this technical wonderment that I live in. Here's a song called I'll Be There. And again, it's myself, Mike Baird on drums, Jay Winding on keys, Marty Walsh and Dean Parks on guitar. But then Dean Parks, Buddy Spiker, and Byron Berline are also the fiddle section, with JD, the great JD Manis on steel, and Terry McMillan on harmonica. So here we go, I'll Be There. Oh, now it's buffering. Oh,
I'm wondering why I'm sitting here in front of...
now we have an ad. Maybe it doesn't want me to play this tune. Not sure what's...
There ain't no chain tight enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to slow me. You never have seen a river that's too wide. There ain't no jail tight enough to lock me. There ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there by your side. Well, love me if you ever gonna love me. I never have seen a road too rough to ride. Well, I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Well, there ain't no ropes tied enough to bind me. Look for me, honey, and you find me any old time. You're ready with your charm. 'Cause I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Oh, love me if you're ever gonna love me. I never have seen a road too rough to ride. And I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side.
So that's a title track, I'll Be There. And that is the name of this album from 1980. But there's a lot of great songs on this record. So if you are all intrigued by this little snippet of them here, really check it out. Gail Davies. And look her up, because she was friends with Joni Mitchell, Henry Louis, who was Joni's engineer when she was doing Blue and stuff. Taught Gail about producing. Zappa wanted her to tour with him. All kinds of stuff. She's really an amazing individual, so well worth checking out. So that's Gail Davies for this Saturday the 15th. And again, I am going to put at this point, you either know it or you don't know it in terms of what's going on in this world. The people who aren't terribly sick right now, that may still have COVID, are the vaccinated people. The people who are dying in hospitals and in terrible shape are the unvaccinated. Your call. To me, it doesn't take a lot of smarts or just anything just to realize what the hell's going on here. That if you get vaccinated, chances are you're going to be fine through all of this. You may get sick. I'm proof of it. I got COVID, but I've had both my shots and my booster, and I've had a cough for a couple of days, and that's all I had. Yet I have other friends that are in the hospital right now that may not make it, who are unvaccinated and have COVID, pneumonia, blood clots, you name it. It's all hitting them, and I'm scared to death for them, but they chose not to get vaccinated and now are paying the price. And I'm hearing about more every day. And my heart goes out to everybody, especially in the healthcare system, who are having to deal with this, dealing with people who really haven't taken care of themselves, and now the healthcare workers are paying the price for it because they're doing all they can to save lives, and so many of them are getting COVID. Crazy. So that's it for today. This is a constant every day, and I'm never going to apologize for saying this every day, because it's one of the most critical things we face in this world right now, is dealing with this pandemic. And the potential to have it end is out there if we do the right stuff. And just so many people aren't. And it's leaving everybody hanging. So that's that. I'm going to get going. I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday. But please check Gail Davies out. And also you could check out her son, Chris Scruggs. Chris is really a gifted talent. It's just such a trip when I see him because, I've known him since he was born. And to see this really talented guy out there he's got like that nudies look, the great cowboy outfits and everything. I mean, he's got an image that's so cool. And so I give him all my best wishes too. So take good care. I will see you all tomorrow and have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.